Speaker, I come to this debate from a totally different perspective. I speak in support of any legislation to support protecting koalas. I support national parks and I strong action to save one of Australia's most iconic native fauna species. Much has been said about the benefits of the Great Koala National Park on the mid-north coast, and rightly so. Protecting koala habitat is one of the most important conservation challenges facing New South Wales. However, some of the state's most significant rare disease-free koala populations live much closer to Sydney, across the Macarthur region, Wallandilly and the Southern Highlands. These ecological and genetically important koalas deserve utmost protection as well. Koalas in northern and southern New South Wales should be afforded the same conservation. The conservation of healthy koalas in southern New South Wales shouldn't be considered less important or less great. Koalas occupy a landscape that still contains extensive bushland, wildlife corridors and public lands. Many of the koalas in South have historically been among the healthiest populations in the state and have provided enormous conservation value. Yet when we talk about saving koalas, these southern populations are often treated as an afterthought. I take koala conservation seriously. We should discuss the creation of a South Great Koala National Park, or more boldly discuss the New South Wales Great National Park, a connected conservation network of areas stretching through not only the north but the southern Sydney Basin and Southern Highlands. The opportunity is already there now. The majority of lands in Wallandilly and the Southern Highlands are publicly owned. We have Crown land, we have existing national parks, we have council-owned bushland, we have public reserves and conservation lands. The creation of the South Great Koala National Park, New South Wales Koala National Park, is relatively straightforward. Protecting koalas in the south does not seem to require large-scale changes to the forestry industry or loss of regional jobs. The best chance of saving koalas in New South Wales is not choosing north over south. It is recognising that koalas need protection wherever significant populations survive and given the best conditions for long-term survival wherever possible. Wildlife carers, land care groups, conservation volunteers and local communities have spent years restoring habitat and protecting wildlife corridors and saying that now is the time to create a long-lasting legacy. Community organisations are already leading the way in protecting environmental lands for koalas. The Friends of Thelmere Lakes have worked tirelessly to protect one of the region's most significant natural landscapes. The Southern Highlands Wildlife Sanctuary continues to rescue, rehabilitate and advocate for native wildlife, including koalas. Their saying is, "This is the moment that matters." A Great South Koala National Park would connect localised group efforts into a single landscape-scale conservation strategy, a coordinated vision for the future. The time is now to protect the vulnerable koalas and their habitats from the threats of urban expansion, roads, habitat fragmentation and vehicle strikes. Also, koalas should be kept as close as possible to their natural surroundings, receiving timely medical treatment to maintain survival rates, and injured sick koalas not to be transferred to northern New South Wales, approximately 5 hours away. If we can create a Great Koala National Park in the north, then we should have the ambition to create a South Great Koala National Park in the south. Every koala in New South Wales matters. This week I will launch a petition and an accompanying light-hearted video promoting a petition to create a new national park in my community. Be sure to have a look. Every koala population deserves a future. Conservation should not be determined by geography, and every significant koala population deserves protection wherever significant populations survive and thrive. The question is not whether we can afford to create a South Great Koala National Park. The question is whether we can afford not to. If we act now, we have the opportunity to create a lasting legacy, one that protects koalas, strengthens biodiversity and supports community conservation efforts, and demonstrates that New South Wales is committed to safeguarding all of its natural treasures. The best chance of saving koalas in New South Wales is not choosing north over south. If we can create a Great Koala National Park in the north, then we should have the ambition to create a Great Koala National Park in the south, and in fact, in the whole of New South Wales. Speak up.